January 15th, 2009. Flight 1549, 3:27 p.m. 155 people took off from New York. 90 seconds later, both engines dead. The pilot had only 208 seconds. One wrong decision, and everyone dies. This is the real story of that day, when death was just 2 feet away. Captain Chesley Sullenberger, known as Sully, 57 years old, 40 years of flying experience. Normal takeoff from LaGuardia Airport. With First Officer Jeffrey Skiles, everything perfect. Altitude 2,800 feet, speed increasing. And then, 3:27 and 11 seconds p.m. Bang! A flock of birds in the sky. Birds sucked into both engines. First one engine goes silent, then the other. Burning smell in the cockpit, smoke, silence. Sully's words to air traffic control, "This is Cactus 1549. We've lost thrust in both engines. We're turning back towards LaGuardia." But the controller didn't know. This was impossible. Air traffic controller Patrick Harton screams, "Cactus 1549, runway 13 available." But Sully wasn't using a calculator. He was a flying machine, his brain calculating in 1 second. Current altitude 2,700 feet and falling. LaGuardia distance 6 miles. Glide ratio needs 1,000 feet per mile. The math, impossible TO reach. Controller again. Runway 13 cleared for landing. Sully's response, cold, calm. "We're unable. We may end up in the Hudson." Hearing this, Harton's heart sank. In the cockpit, Skiles reading emergency checklist. Sully handling controls. Altitude 1,500 feet, 1,900. Behind in the cabin, 150 passengers. Children, elderly, young people. None of them knew yet how close death was. Sully saw the Hudson River. Cold, fast-flowing water. 800 feet, 600, 400. Cabin crew screaming, "Brace, brace, heads down, stay down." Now passengers understood. Some crying, some praying, some hugging their children. 200 feet. Sully's eyes on the river, hands on controls. 40 years of experience for this one moment. 150 feet. Got any ideas? Skiles asks. "Actually, not," Sully responds. 100 feet. Flaps down, nose up, speed perfect. 50 feet. 3:31 p.m. Impact. Boom. The plane slammed onto the water. Passengers' heads jerked forward, screaming, chaos. But the plane stopped. Didn't flip. Didn't sink. Sully made the impossible possible. 208 seconds. One perfect water landing. But the danger wasn't over yet. The plane is sinking. Water entering the cabin. Temperature 36 degrees Fahrenheit, 2 degrees Celsius. Hypothermia in 15 minutes. Sully shouts, "Evacuate! Get out now!" Doors open. Emergency slides inflate. But in water they became rafts. 155 people got out, standing on wings, in freezing water. Children crying, women shivering, men supporting each other. And Sully? He walked through the entire plane twice. Checked every seat, making sure no one was left behind. The last person to leave the plane, Captain Sully. Still, everyone couldn't believe they were alive. Ferry boats, police helicopters, Coast Guard vessels arrived. Rescue complete in 9 minutes. 155 passengers. 155 alive. 0 deaths. The next day, Sully was a hero worldwide. But NTSB investigators started an investigation. You could have returned to LaGuardia or Teterboro. Computer simulations. Engines could have worked. Sully under doubt. Pressure. Investigation. But in the public hearing, Sully asked one question. "In your simulations, how much time did you give pilots to make the decision?" Answer, "Immediately." Sully, "But in real life, it took me time to think, understand, decide." You didn't give that time in simulations. Resimulation, now with real conditions. LaGuardia, crash. Teterboro, crash. Hudson, perfect landing. Investigation closed. Sully cleared. Congress honored him. Presidential recognition. Global hero. Sully later said, "Those 208 seconds were my entire life. Every flight, every lesson, every experience was for that one moment." This wasn't a miracle. This was skill, experience, preparation. 155 people got their lives back because one man never gave up. Even today, That plane exists in the Carolinas Aviation Museum. A reminder that impossible is just a word until you give up.